Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a quick video today. I'm just gonna be doing a quick sketchbook tour. I was meaning to get this up way earlier, but I had some camera issues and my progress was deleted, so I'm getting it to you now. So let's just get to it. I used the Canson mixed media 60 sheet 5.5 by 8.5 inch mixed media paper for this sketchbook, and you can see it's like pretty decent size. It fits everywhere pretty easily, but I really liked it, so I'd give it a thumbs up. Recommend it for anybody. Okay, up here I have the date I started, the date I finished, and I put my name in it in case anybody finds it. On this first page I put the year I did it in, and then we did that. This was my first time using bottled watercolors. I really liked them. They're just some set. I don't know if I have any handy, but I used those. This I was drawing with my friend up here and doing some quick sketches. This was one of my earlier YouTube videos. This was an unfinished project I was doing. This is a self-portrait of myself, but it looks like an older version of me, so I was pretty pleased with it, other than the fact that, you know, it looks way older than myself now. This page was beforehand, just sketching out what I think I wanted to do, so did that. Okay. Nose practice, mouth practice, eye practice. I've gotten a lot better since then, so you don't see all these rough lines when you do it now, but that was a skin tone practice, different colors for skin tones and what to do to mix browns, so that was practice. This was based off of a person I saw at a large graduation of a family member, and I saw her way up somewhere and I just really liked her hat and her style, so I went ahead and drew her and then painted her later. This is one of my earlier YouTube videos. You can go to my channel and check that out, but I did a quick painting of a lady. Filled in a page here with Mr. Eggman and lots of cool fancy metallic pens. This I did a charcoal drawing of this flower that I found printed, so I went ahead and copied that. This is washable markers, and I just put some water on it for the background of this and did a traced my hand for that. Did that. This was a character design concept. It was pretty fast and simple. These were dyed paper towels. This is a painting I was going to do for a video, but once again I had problems with it and it deleted. But yeah, someone requested me to do this and I did it for them, and I was so sad you guys didn't get to see the process, but here it is. So there's that. Here we've got some more Eggman's fill in blank smudged pages, some bacon dude. Here was some rough sketches from my vacation in the lobby. Here was off the balcony at the place we were staying. It was beautiful. You could see the ocean out there. Palm tree. This was a painting of a sketch I did earlier in my other sketchbook, and I just liked the way her hair and dress looked, and so I decided to do a quick thing, and then I took the time to outline it. Here's a practice page of different stuff, paper airplane, just different ideas I had. This was for someone who wanted to buy a painting, and I went ahead and did my rough sketches here. This is, I don't know if you can see it better, but a coffee filter with washable markers on it, and I went ahead and glued that in here and drew around it, so I had fun with that. That was pretty cool. This is a random drawing page I basically, oh sorry, my little remote thing. I basically had drawn this word and I was filling in a blank page over here, and I went ahead and sketched these off the internet. I really liked that one and I enjoyed doing it. Put some more paper towels and just had fun with that page. I thought it looked pretty cool. This was a sketch I did outside of an actual tree, and I taped in some leaves here. And then I took my time to do a more final piece over on this page of a girl through the vines. That was fun. This one was done off reference. Both of these were done off reference photos of just people. That one was a rough sketch. So was this one, but I inked it afterwards and had fun with that one. This was painting of a chicken, a hand holding an apple. That looks just markers, really weird. Self-portrait in cartoon. This was a blue macaw, I think. Used a reference photo for this one and just used some fat colored pencils. And that was really, I thought it turned out pretty cool. So, some feet, washable markers. Actually, okay, this, if I can get it out real quick, was the practice for a more final painting I did. Yeah, I did this painting. I got the inspiration from another artist I followed, Jacqueline Dion. I think it's, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but I got the inspiration from one of her paintings, but I made my own, so that was really fun, and I ended up really liking that one. And that was when I was first getting into outlining things. So, this one is also one of my previous YouTube videos. This is Marilyn Martines. Someone had asked me to do that, so I did it for them. A whole bunch of sketches for her, pretty self-explanatory. Self-portrait, random person, from imagination, back of somebody's head. These are some scenery paintings I did. That was cool. This filled up a page because this page blood ink on that one, so I just did a little sticky note thing. Giraffe drawn from reference photos. This is a random sketch page of Batman, dog, just people. Same with this page. I declare this sticky note mine. I thought that Eggman, playing around with that. This is a more final piece I did. Once I don't know where it went, but I had the reference photo from Pinterest. I got the reference from Pinterest, and I really liked the emotion in this picture, and I went ahead and did my own background for that, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So that was really fun. Paris fashion, girls in turtleneck sweaters. I like this one a lot. This is another doodle page, just really quickly. This was from the mission trip I went on. It was super awesome, great experience, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. This was from one of the kids in the youth group. This was their coffee filter, and I just did the background, so that's why I didn't sign my name on here. This was a character I made up called Sandy. And here was some drawings with some friends. This was practice for character design. I really loved this guy. And I liked, where'd he go? This one. And that one. Those were like, I liked them a lot. So I just did that. The different colored blobs. This was a sketch off of a reference photo on Pinterest. These were inspired by these like pistachios or coffee beans. I don't know. They look like pistachios, but I just liked that, and I did more Eggman drawings. These were reference This was a sea cucumber I named Bob from my vacation. This was a water drop. Just more practice. This was a total mess up page, but this one was off of reference, and I did that to the dandelions. Most of them are off reference. This is one of my favorite characters off of one of my favorite book series. It's called The Search for Wandla trilogy, but it was by the author Tony. I'm not even going to try because I will not pronounce it right, but that was my favorite character, Roa Bender, so I drew him. And I have some more sketches over here, totally from my imagination. These were sketches, or paintings I should say. Oh, I skipped one. This was a magazine clipping I found, and I did some color practice over here, and I did a painting of it. Then I did some goldfish scales down here. Practicing hair, mess up, well, it wasn't exactly a mess up, it was just an unfinished painting, and it was kind of messed up because it got water on it, so I didn't finish that. These were doodles of the lake. I did this with oil pastel, and the rest of it's watercolor, but this was a I had done with oil pastel of the shore of the lake, and I thought that turned out that was really cool. It was really fun. This is a girl I drew, some magazine clippings. This was done off of a reference from Pinterest. I wanted to do more male characters because in all my sketchbooks it's all female, and I didn't do much, so I wanted to practice the face, and so I did that painting. That one was super cool. This is, I guess, smoke. Walking through smoke or something. I don't know what that was. I was just messing around. This was a picture off of Pinterest. Most of these are. I really, really loved this one. I kind of made it my own. It looks completely different from the reference I was using, but I just used it for the facial features and the afro, but it's really, I made it my own. So that was a cool painting I did. Never finished it, but I like it anyways. These were from my church camp I went to. It's got all my Bible verses from the week and a painting and drawing I did while I was there. These ones I did with more washable markers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did these with washable markers, and I was having fun with that, trying out different stuff and just outlined it. Same with this one. I did at church camp, a drawing of a tree there. Total mess up, just play around with washable markers page. This one was a character design page. Really liked these. I loved this girl. Did that. And these two are okay. I'm not really fond of the rest, but those washable markers worked really good to do darker skin tones, and I just really liked the way it turned out. And then I used my metallic Sharpie for the one down here. Painting some doodles I did to fill up the page. This was done off reference. More doodles. This was done off reference for my grandma. She loves cows, so I did that one. Send my name. I marked out the back of that page. Didn't want to paint on the back of it. Character design. These were totally original, total mine from my imagination. These were my character designs. I hadn't named her yet, and I still haven't thought of a name for her, but I really loved her hairstyle. And this was the original one, but I did too, because I loved the way they looked, so I went ahead and did that. This was a girl off Instagram. I know her personally, and some smoke down there. Sketch. This was a painting of a tree that I did outside. Actually, both of these were a Jacqueline Delon study I was doing. I did this one based off of one of her paintings she had already done, but I made it my own, and this one was my own, but I just used her style of it. So I was doing that, studying the way she drew things. It's difficult. This one I did off, I'm just gonna say I use reference for like all of these. This is like a reference book, but this looks completely different. I made it my own. That was suggested to do by my sister, and I did it and outlined it in some thin tip Sharpies for the hair and everything. That was super fun. Then up here, reference from Pinterest. This is the character from one of my favorite comics, Space Boy, by Stephen McCrane. I loved it, or I liked what is out so far, and I drew that one. Reference, totally not mine, totally practiced. This one was a redo of one I already did. I couldn't decide which one I liked better. Honestly, they are super similar, just a little bit had changed, and I changed still from this, so if I were to redo it, it'd still look different. So that was supposed to be a really rough cartoon, like really fast character sketch of me, and that is the end of my sketchbook. But wait, there's more. Okay. Actually, I did this on the first day I got it. I did a chart of my watercolors and my watercolor pencils I'd be using in the books, and I listed everything down below. And I made this little folder of stuff. This one is a drawing my little brother did for me. It says I love you on it. It is really cute, so I kept that in there. These are extra papers. And then I have some clouds I did. These are some paintings I did, or this was not paintings, some paintings and drawings I did. This is a horse. I don't know where I don't remember what I used to draw that, but it was just rough and fast. This was one of my earlier YouTube videos. You can check it out later, but it was just kind of a girl submerged underwater. I did that with watercolors, and then I traced it with micron pens, which I love. Same with this one, but this one wasn't on a video. This one was totally out of my imagination, just random waterfall. This was universe. I have some better ones up there too. Me drawing, I guess, but it doesn't exactly look like me, so. List paper, that's for later. Referenced cat eyes, printouts of legs for reference, because I was practicing. Same with the heads, but I didn't use these after all. I didn't use them much. I just used the feet references, which were really nice to have with me. Painting of a dude. Oh, these are blank pages. These never got used. They're cut-ups from other ones. But there I had all my stuff. That is the complete sketchbook tour. Hope you liked it. If you liked this video, subscribe and comment below what you want to see next, and I will get to it. So, thanks for watching.